Hello students, welcome to the lecture on marketing organization, and after this lecture we will be able to learn the following objectives. Understand the meaning of marketing organization, explain the types of marketing organization, discuss methods of designing the marketing organization, define the marketing channels, explain contractual or legal provisions, discuss self-interest in organization, understand the marketing, planning and planning process. Let's start with a brief introduction. Production, finance and marketing are the most basic function in every business firm. Marketing is an important function in every firm, irrespective of whether it is marketing a product or service. Also, we shall examine the consideration involved in designing the marketing organization and how the role and emphasis of marketing function has shifted from that of a simple ancillary kind of a role to a situation where it is the most dominant one. Principles of designing an organization. Specialization. The division of labor on the basis of which a particular type or set of activity is differentiated from another. Jobs are assigned to individuals on the basis of their specialization. Departmentalization. The integration of differentiated or specialized activities and grouping of individuals into departments, division, etc. Standardization. The existence of procedures and systems which help integrate the entire organization. Formalization. The extent to which all procedure, systems and policies are written so that the organization becomes independent of the person who founded it and acquires a lifespan substantially longer than any one individual. Centralization. The level at which authority for decision making is concentrated. It involves designing formal reporting, relationship and information system leading to hierarchical levels and spans of control. Evaluation. Providing system for appraisal and compensation. Structure. The total configuration or arrangement of individuals, departments, reporting, relationships, information flows, span of control, all of which give the organization its specific shape. Let us discuss the meaning of marketing organization. The principles of organization apply whether designing the entire organization or a department within it. The three most basic functions necessary for any business organization are finance, production and marketing. Each of these functions is organized separately. The changing role of marketing organization. Role of the marketing function and its place in the overall organization has been changing over time. From a situation where marketing was treated as a selling arm of the factory, it has come a full circle where marketing dictates what is to be produced. With the passage of time, not only has the organization of the marketing activity undergone many changes, but its growing importance has influenced the entire concept of viewing a business. More and more firms are now adopting the marketing orientation, that is, the customer and his needs form the nucleus of all the activities of the firm. Let us now discuss the types of marketing organization. It is true, certain traditional marketing has been around for a long time and it's still used today. But with the internet now playing such a huge role in any company's success, people are coming out with more and more ways to market their products or services. The more we thought about all the different varieties of marketing, the more we realize there are so many different ways to promote something. Internet marketing. Internet marketing is any marketing strategy that takes place online. Also referred to as online marketing, it encompasses a variety of marketing forms like video advertisement, search engine marketing and email marketing. Offline marketing. Offline marketing, the opposite of online marketing, includes all forms of marketing that are not done on the internet. Outbound marketing. When think of marketing, the different forms come up with are mostly outbound marketing, also called traditional marketing. In fact, the majority of companies today are using different types of outbound marketing to reach their potential customers. Outbound marketing includes any marketing efforts that are taken to introduce a product or service to someone who is not looking for that product or service. Inbound marketing. Inbound marketing focuses on customers as opposed to reaching out to them directly like in outbound marketing. The important thing to remember here is that a person starts out with the want or need to purchase a product or service and they go out to find it. Newsletter marketing. Newsletter marketing and email marketing refers to ways of promoting company through emails. Article marketing. Businesses will often write articles related to the industry they are in and distribute them online and offline. Trade show marketing. Companies that want to reach a large number of potential customers can participate in public or private trade shows. Trade shows and other forms of event marketing are often a large investment to participate in, but trade shows allow companies to demonstrate new products and examine what is going on in the industry. Search engine marketing (SEM). Search engine marketing (SEM) is the way in which companies promote their business through paid placement on search engines like Google. Direct marketing. Direct marketing's main goal is to send a message directly to consumers without having to use any third-party outlets. Niche marketing. When a product or service is not being readily supplied to a certain portion of a market, a company can focus their efforts on that niche to address a need that is not currently being addressed.
Basically, a niche market is a smaller market within a larger market or an industry, and it may be very detailed, very specific. It may be something that's off the wall in many cases. So a couple of examples would be baseball player bobblehead dolls. That's within the toys market, and drills down to something very specific. Also, waterproof hiking boots for men is obviously something that you put on your feet. Let's look at another example. In the investing industry, there's many other industries below it: funds, bonds, stocks, precious metals. And we can drill down within the funds and recognize that there's many different types. There's international, large cap, small cap, in addition to many others. And we can drill down within international funds and realize that there's European funds, Asian funds, South American funds, and we're really getting into what a niche is right here. We can drill down even further within South American funds and see something maybe such as housing funds in Argentina, and that's kind of getting down into the micro niche.
Drip marketing. Drip marketing is the act of sending out scheduled, targeted emails that are all coordinated to a specific goal of client conversion. Social media marketing. Social network marketing and social media campaigns provide a window to market a product or service on the internet through different social networks.
An overview of the ways to market on Facebook. There are actually a lot of different ways that you can go about marketing on Facebook. We'll be talking about them in depth as we move forward, but I just wanted to throw them out now so you can be thinking in your mind, what you can be doing on Facebook, and maybe, some of these will be a better match for your business than others. Of course, you can send messages to friends. So, we're going to go out and the goal is going to be to get as many friends as we can, whether that's through a fan page, a group, or whatever. But the thing is, once you have these people as your friends, you can send messages to them. On the other token, you cannot send messages to people that are not your friends. This is something that helps Facebook be more secure. There are other social networking sites out there that you can send messages to everybody, and that just opens the door up to spam. That with this, you need to consent and be someone's friend before they can message you, which certainly helps make things a lot tighter in Facebook. Creating and or participating in groups. This is a fantastic way. You of course can create a group of your own. We'll talk about that, and give people a reason to come join it. And then you have control of the group, and you have people interacting with one another. But of course, at the center of it can be your business, which you'll be promoting, of course. Creating and distributing an application. We'll also talk about this. This can be a very powerful way. Applications are really popular, and doesn't even need to be your own application. You can take one that's popular and modify it a bit. And we'll talk about that. Not stealing it, but there's some applications that allow you to make your own surveys and things like that. I guess I should have said. That's not really an application. It's using an application. But essentially, this is a way that you can go about gaining exposure. You can even have your own application developed from scratch too, which people do and are very successful with it. Utilizing the news feed. We'll talk about what the news feed is, but basically what happens is when people are on something such as your fan page and you make a post to your wall, your post appears in their news feed, and it's a very effective way to get people's...
Referral marketing. One of the less strategic types of marketing, referral marketing relies on a company's customers to refer new customers to that company, also called word of mouth marketing. This is a more spontaneous way of receiving new business and cannot be solely relied on because results are not very predictable. Guerrilla marketing. With a smaller budget, guerrilla marketing makes a splash by relying on energy, timing, and unusual approaches to get the consumer's attention. Promotional marketing. Promotional marketing is a common form of marketing strategy that companies use to motivate a consumer to make a decision and purchase their product. Affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing most likely involves 4 different groups that contribute to the marketing effort. Viral marketing. This type of marketing relies on the message of a marketer being spread quickly through various social networks in order to increase brand awareness. The name viral marketing stems from the rapid spread of viruses in general. B2B marketing. Any type of business, whether an organization, individual, government, or other institution that markets to other businesses, is involved in business-to-business marketing. B2C marketing. Business-to-consumer marketing campaigns tries to reach a category of people that will be likely to purchase their product or service. Mobile marketing. Along with internet marketing, mobile marketing is part of the newest groups of marketing activities. Companies have been experimenting with the certain ways to reach consumer through their phones, especially with the rise of Apple's iPhone. Reverse marketing. This form of marketing is similar to inbound marketing. Telemarketing, a form of direct marketing. Telemarketing focuses on reaching consumer by phone. Direct mail marketing. Most people receive large quantities of marketing material in the mail, which is considered direct mail marketing. Database marketing. Database marketing is similar to other types of direct marketing, but the focus is more directed towards analyzing data. Personalized marketing. The goal of personalized marketing is to create a unique offer for each individual customer. Let us now discuss the methods of designing the marketing organization. Marketing planning and organization. In the functional organization, various functions performed as part of the overall marketing function are the basic for the organizing the marketing setup. The most common function in marketing are sales, distribution, advertising and sales promotion, marketing research, marketing information system, dealer development, customer service, new product development, marketing planning. Let us now discuss marketing channels. The concept of the marketing channel can be confusing. Sometimes it is thought of as the route taken by a product as it moves from the producer to the consumer or other ultimate user. Some define it as the path taken by the title to goods as it moves through various agencies. Still others describe the marketing channel in terms of a loose collation of business firms that have banded together for purposes of trade. Marketing channels and marketing management strategy. The well-known marketing mix strategy model provides a framework for viewing the marketing channel from a marketing management perspective. Recall that the marketing mix model portrays the marketing management process as a strategic blending of 4 controllable marketing variables, the marketing mix, to meet the demands of customers to which the firm wishes to appeal the target markets in light of internal and external uncontrollable variables. Marketing channel strategy, one of the major strategic areas of marketing management, fits under the distribution place variables in the marketing mix. Flows in marketing channel. When a marketing channel has been developed, a series of flows emerges. These flows provide the links that tie channel members and other agencies together in the distribution of goods and services. From the standpoints of channel strategy and management, the most important of these flows are product flow, negotiation flow, ownership flow, information flow, and promotion flow. Let us now talk about the contractual and legal provision. A contract is a concurrence enters into voluntarily by two parties or more with the meaning of creating a legal compulsion which may have elements in writing, though contracts can be made orally. Contract. A contract is a legally enforceable promise. Contracts are vital to society because they facilitate cooperation and trust. Rather than relying on fear of reprisal or the hope of reciprocity to get others to meet their obligation, people can enlist other people to pursue common purposes by submitting to contracts that are backed by impartial authority. Marketing agreement, contractual. A marketing agreement is a legal document recording the rights and duties of members and their cooperative with regard to marketing members' production through the cooperative. It requires the member to market output with a cooperative, and it obligates the cooperative to obtain the best possible price for that output. A marketing agreement or contract should be distinguished from a membership agreement. A membership agreement encompasses participation agreements involving all types of cooperatives. A marketing agreement also differs from a cropped or forward contract. A crop contract is a written agreement between a producer and buyer in which price is determined in advance of the time of delivery. Contract style. In addition to contract format, the drafter also needs to consider language style. One option is to draft an agreement that it is quite general and policy oriented with few explicit requirements. Type of contract. Agency or sales contract. With marketing agreement, it is important to understand the legal relationship that exists between cooperative and member. An agreement either calls for the cooperative to act as agent contract, or requires a cooperative to purchase the goods outright from the member, purchase and sell contract. Traditional distinctions between agency and purchase and sell contracts have become somewhat blurred over time. Today, marketing agreements often embody elements of both agency and sale transaction. Crop agency agreement. 4 issues should be addressed in drafting a contract provision that establishes an agency relationship between the member and the cooperative. First, the member principal must appoint the cooperative as agent. If a member's entire production is to be marketed through the one cooperative, the contract should say also that the cooperative is to be the sole or exclusive agent, or some other words to that effect. Second, the cooperative should require assurances that the member has full title to the goods being transferred to the cooperative. If any outstanding liens are on the member's crop, the member must notify the cooperative in writing. Third, the contract should declare that after transfer to the cooperative, the member can no longer exercise any control over the crop delivered. Fourth, an agency agreement should describe the extent of controls an agent and exercise over a member's goods. Such an explanation is necessary since an agent derives all authority from the principal. Let us now discuss the self-interest in organization. Organization studies. How are contemporary studies of organization plagued by self-interest? What effects does this have? Contributors might like to consider topics including the academic as a self-obsessed character, intellectual narcissism, academic branding, how to increase one's academic brand equity, intellectual sexism, academic palaces and male egocentralism, academic pomposity, reinforcing self-interest. How do the self-interest of organization and organizational researchers reinforce each other? Contributors might like to consider topics which include the perceived relevance of organization studies to the organized against self-interest. Is there any way to challenge the self-interest which pervades contemporary organization and organization theory? What would this project involve? What theoretical resources might this project draw on? What practical strategies and tactics would be used? Contributors might like to consider some of the following topics: a radical return to objectivism, a luxurious valuing in self-interest, the consistent presence of the other in organizational life, and academic research. Now let us talk about marketing planning and planning process. Marketing is the process of developing and implementing a plan to identify, anticipate, and satisfy consumer demand in such a way as to make a profit. The two main elements of this plan our market research to identify and anticipate customer requirements and the planning of an appropriate marketing mix to meet these requirements. Planning process and its steps. As planning is one of the great importance to an organization, the entire process of planning should be carried out in a systematic manner. Planning is an intellectual process which an executive carries out before he does any job with the help of other people. It involves the following steps. Determination of the objectives. The first step in planning is to identify certain objectives. The objectives set must clearly indicate what is to be achieved, where action should take place, who should perform it, and when it is to be accomplished. Collection and forecasting of information. Sufficient information must be collected in order to make plans and sub-plans. Necessary information includes the critical assessment of current status of the organization together with a forward look at the environment that is anticipated. The collection and forecasting of the information must be done in terms of external and internal environment. Development of planning premises. The next step is the establishment of planning premises. Planning premises are the assumption and prediction about the future. Discovering alternative courses of action. Usually there are several alternatives for any plan. The manager should try to find out all the possible alternatives. At the time of developing alternatives, he should screen out the most viable alternatives. So he has to analyze in detail a limited number of alternatives. Selection of best alternative. The various alternatives identified are evaluated and compared in terms of their expected costs and benefits. Formulation of derivative plans. The next step is to develop detailed sub-plans for its implementation. Derivative plans are required to support the overall plans. Communicating the plan. It is very important to get the cooperation of the subordinates at every stage of its implementation. For this purpose, the plan should be communicated and explained to them so that they can get the clear picture of what to be done. An organization is not benefited from planning process until they are put into action. Follow-up measures. To ensure the plans are proceeding along the right lines, the actual performance is compared to the planned performance. In this way, any shortcoming can be noted and suitable remedial action can be taken. Now in the end, let us summarize what we have learned in this lecture. Marketing is an organizational function and a set of processes for creating, communicating and delivering value to customers and for managing customer relationship in ways that benefit the organization and its stakeholders. The principle of organization apply whether are designing the entire organization or a department within it. A marketing-oriented organization is one which is guided by customer needs. A contract is a legally enforceable promise. Contracts are vital to society because they facilitate cooperation and trust. The well-known marketing mix strategy model provides a framework for viewing the marketing channel from a marketing management perspective.